Alright, I'm gonna be going over the M60, the E4 here in Battlefield 4 for the Xbox One. I've played Second Assault a little bit. Kind of been busy with work, and I haven't been able to play as much as I would like. But I figured since I unlocked the M60 not too long ago, I figured hopefully I'd record some gameplay footage of it because I never see anyone using this thing. And for how good it is, people need to know that it's worth unlocking, it's worth spending some time with, and really need to get to know this gun well because it will come in handy in the future once you get some attachments for it. It becomes a very useful light machine gun for your arsenal. So here I'm running it with a holographic sight, the magnifier, and this stubby grip. I have since I played a little bit more with it after recording this. I've unlocked it. I think the laser sight. That's all I've got to up to now. All the attachments here. Oh, and the muzzle brake. I'd rather go with the standard barrel because it doesn't jump around as much. The vertical recoil is not as bad. I just find that the muzzle brake is completely useless, at least to me. I don't know why people always put it on their guns. For me, it just really, I don't know. It's not an essential for me for any of my guns. And I tend to go with heavy barrels or suppressors, so I'm not a fan of the muzzle brake. But I want to say a few things about the M60. It is very powerful, very consistent weapon in this game. I find that a lot of the other smaller caliber light machine guns, such as the M249, the LSAT, MG410, their damage is great, and I mean their rounds per minute and their fire rate are very good, very easy for close quarters. But when you go out to longer ranges, you'll find that the vertical and the horizontal recoil is pretty bad, and the damage is dropping off as well. The M60, it just tends to have a pretty bad vertical recoil, so I put the grip on there to kind of solve that issue. But it's chambered. It's a bigger caliber light machine gun compared to the M249, which is chambered in 5.56. The M60 is much bigger in the 7.62 caliber round, and it does a hell of a lot more damage. And I can notice it right away because I can shoot people up. Well, we see this up close. It looks like I'm spraying the shit out of them, and I am, but up close, it's not a good gun. The fire rate is horrible for close quarters, but it really excels in mid to long range, and I've played with it a lot so far, especially after recording this, and I really got to know the weapon well. And it does come in handy. It's a long range. I think it's the best LMG that I've used so far. Yeah, I've used the 240 somewhat, and I just don't like it. The fire rate is a lot more. At least it seems a lot more than it was in Battlefield 3, and I just couldn't really control it that well and keep the recoil down as much as I would like. So basically, if you unlock the M60, definitely use it. It's amazing. Play it now.